Guys, this is Dynamite Tech Channel here with you a new video on how to make your own USB fan for your desktop or your computer uses, such as heating and cooling purposes. So today, if you want to make a CPU fan, you'll actually need some materials, such as a USB cord. You will need a CPU fan. You can get CPU fans from many locations, such as Tiger Direct stores. It can also be in your old computer itself. So make sure to check your old CPUs if you have any. So basically, what I did is in the CPU fan there were three main component wires in its insulation cords, which is the black, red, and yellow wire. Black wire you probably can't see because it's the same color as the frame. So all you basically need is the red and black cords, because the yellow cord is probably for grounding purposes. So for the USB cable, you will also need to trim where the other USB component is. Once you cut that off using you can use a nose plier or a trimmer itself, you can cut the insulation of the USB component cable, and you will find 4 different wires. That's right, 4 different wires, which is the red, black, white, and green. So make sure you have the red and black taken out separately from the white and green. The white and green is probably for grounding purposes. So therefore, you will probably need to take the red and green and trim those for the copper to come out. All these colors are just for insulation purposes, so you'll need to trim the inside of the red to get the copper itself, so you can connect both the reds to red and black to black from the fan to the USB port. So once you do that, make sure you use an insulation tape, such as an electrical tape and stuff like that, so you will not get any fuses, because when you get a fuse with a USB component, it won't be that good for your laptop or your USB slot itself. So make sure you have that covered. Once you have that covered, once you do that, then your fan is basically ready. Like I said, the yellow wire for the fan component is not really needed, so you could just place that somewhere else. I'm actually going to cut that out later. And there you go. You just basically made your own USB fan, which can work for your laptop, or you could use adapters that fit in USB to the walls for it to work. It's an okay speed for the fan. Obviously it's going to be half its RPM of its original fan use inside the computer because of its USB power shortage. So there you have it, a nice cooling fan you can use for many purposes.